Hey guys, it's Dwelps. Welcome to my Carmine Rage Island Dimensional Trial Guide. I'll be using my tier 13 clear POV to explain the fight as we go. So 90% we line up for the pillar phase. You want your long range DPS like bow staff to be the furthest. They are number 1. And you want the tank to be positioned at 2. And you have 2 DPS on 3 and 4. And then another DPS on 5 and healer on 6. As you climb higher tiers, like tier 5 and above, these pillars gonna hurt, so that's why the tank used the Bastion here. Carmine is going to be very heal intensive fight. Okay, so the Pillar Mech is the same, except you take damage from the lines now. And the further you are away from the pillar, the more damage you take. That's why everyone is staying close to the pillar until it's their turn to run. As you go up in tier, obviously everything is gonna hit harder, and even the tanks will struggle with this red X plus the line. So we have this healer taking the X off him, and then he will pass on to me next. So I'm the first one to run, so we wait for the Fury attack, the fireball. After we block, we have to run opposite side of the tank, here. And unlike the normal mode, you actually have to know in which order the boss slams, and which direction you have to run. So it's always going to be the 1 first, the furthest away with the yellow orb on top, and then second, and then third, and then fourth. And you can tell he's second by having the X on their head. So we usually mark 1 and 2 to make it easier. But sometimes it can be messy, so whoever's 1, you should know that you are 1 by having the yellow orb on top of your head. And you basically just gotta have to find someone with an X, so that guy's gonna be 2. So you have to run the opposite direction. If you happen to run here, you are gonna get stunned, and that stun is gonna last long enough for the second slam, and you're gonna die. So after you block this, number 1 runs the opposite of 2, boss does the slam, and as soon as the boss slams, 2 runs to the slam side. So wherever boss slammed, you run into that spot. So after that, it's gonna slam number 2. And when he slams that, number 3 goes in. And when he slams number 3, 4 can go anywhere. It's the last person. So you run as soon as you block. And you don't go further than where you're supposed to go. Remember I told you, the further you are away from the pillar, the more damage you take. So you wanna stay around here. Like if you run all the way here, you're gonna take more damage and die. And this is the part where it's very heal intensive, so I'm using Healing Touch on myself. And we have all the ball players using Flash Wave to help heals. And once I break free from the chain, the healer is going to pass that X onto me. And I pass that X onto the tank when he breaks free from the chain. And we also see that number 5 kiting the X outside the area. There's the heal, passes X onto me. I pass the X onto the tank. The boss gets damage reduction during this phase, so just focus on healing and surviving during the mech. Don't focus on DPS. After that, the boss does the color memory game, and I believe it's the 4 closest person that gets the colors, so here, 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 here. And at the same time, the boss throws the spinning X again to the furthest person. So our furthest player is off the screen on this side. He's gonna get the X. He just kites the X around the room again. And also when this phase starts, if you are standing near the circle, on the circle, when this pops up, you're gonna get pushed away and stunned. So stand away from those. And just to give you a tip on memorizing colors, just memorize 3. So you just memorize green, blue, mint. So if you get a red, you run to the spot where you didn't memorize. The color will disappear, they will get the colors, they have to run to the right spot. After that, boss is gonna do 3 charges. And then he's going to do his normal patterns. So yeah, after the 3 charge and when he does the spin, he's going to do a wrath attack, so you have to roll dodge. If you fail the roll, you're gonna get pushed back and stunned and you're probably gonna die. So after the second spin, and then boss does the Fury attack, the Fireball, it's gonna go into the Pillar Mech, so we need to line up. So as you can see, we are already lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 being the healer. Now the boss is at under 50%. He's gonna summon a blue X on either 5 or 6. Currently 6, a healer has it. So when the healer has the blue X, when they usually take the red X off the tank, now the 5 comes in as he kites the spinning X. He takes the red X and continues kiting. And the healer will pass the blue X onto me like he did with the red X. In low tiers, you probably can heal through these, but if you are struggling with the heals, this is what you have to do. And if you climb high tiers, this is what you have to do to make it easier on the heal and be healthy. And that's pretty much it. GG's, good luck, have fun.